Well, former President Trump aide Sam Nunberg backing away from pretty bold statements about defying a subpoena from the special counsel Robert Mueller.
I'm the first person to go out here and say I'm not cooperating.
The idea that, once again, that Donald Trump colluded with Russia is a joke.
Well, Nunberg now says he would be more willing to comply if Mueller's team limits the scope of their request, which currently includes thousands of emails, text messages, and work papers with ex-officials, including, well, his mentor, Roger Stone, who's also a longtime advisor to President Trump. For more on this, we turn to former prosecutor David Bruno. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Lauren.
So what does this tell you, that the Mueller probe is widening and widening and widening? Who's next?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm actually surprised that they didn't do this earlier, because this is a subpoena that's returnable on Friday. And yesterday, it was unprecedented. I mean, he basically defied Mueller on the grand stage in the national media. And he had an about face, like he said, late yesterday, where there was probably some legal intervention, because he had no right to defy it. He would have landed in jail. It's going to be interesting moving forward, because this is not over. He better comply with this, because I know that Mueller probably has these emails, and if he deletes them, he may land in jail on an obstruction charge.
Oh, wow. It was bizarre last night. I mean, he definitely made the media, particularly the mainstream media, circuit last night. He spoke to all the shows. They seemed to be obsessed with the fact that he might have had something from the campaign showing the Trump campaign colluding with Russia. Does he have that, or doesn't he, or we don't know? Where do we stand on that issue?
I don't think so at all. I mean, he was removed from the campaign in 2015. He was not part of the campaign. He was not part of the White House. He has limited knowledge of the inner workings.
But he seems to hate Donald Trump and really stand by his mentor, Trump advisor, Roger Stone.
Yeah, he was fired twice by Trump. He was fired once in the business. He was also fired in the campaign. Donald Trump sued him in July of 2016 during the period of the campaign for $10 million for breaching a confidentiality agreement, which ultimately settled. Does he hate him? Yeah, that's apparent.
Does he have immunity here as our legal mind, David? Does he have immunity?
Well, immunity has been thrown around a little bit yesterday. He said that he was offered immunity and he turned it down. That's up to Robert Mueller and the special counsel.
Right.
That is a possibility, but he would be the first that we've heard of that has been offered immunity in this investigation.
Gotcha, because if he had immunity, I would just wonder why he would be acting like this.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, very bizarre. I agree.
And quite the media frenzy. David, thank you very much. Good to see you.
You're welcome. Good morning.